Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. That was a very kind introduction, Stephanie. And it's very nice to see a packed room. Sorry if my microphone, maybe turn it down a little bit. Sounds like
And so I took Jack Lemmon's advice. I went to New York. I studied at the Juilliard School of Drama. And 12 years after I had first met him, and by the way, I was 13 years old. This looks like some sort of award.
Yes, it is.
What is it? Very interesting.
The symbol of the conference.
A symbol of the conference.
You've worked in theater, film, TV.
You can't put anything in it. I'd ask for some chips, but they'll just fall through the bottom.
Where's the chips in the bottom?
Experience for me. And I had dinner last night at this wonderful new hotel, which just opened.
Nizuka, I believe.
Azuka, is that last night, who happened to be there? And I also, last night, I met your president last night, who was there, officially opening it. I signed a DVD of A House of Cards for him. And I said, from one president to another. I also told him that I was very impressed to see that a president in his first year in office is trying to be as progressive as Francis Underwood. I was very impressed by that. I think that one of the reasons I wanted to come is because I think it's so important that as these really remarkable progressive reforms are happening in this country, that the word get out that it's a great time to invest in Mexico. It's a great time to come to Mexico. It's a great time to believe in Mexico. And I, of course, have an opportunity to talk about the film industry and the fact that we want to encourage more films to come here, more music videos to come, use this extraordinary place. And I would say that I would love to come back, particularly to Cancun, but also would love to go back to Puerto Vallarta, to spend just time personally, let alone coming here and doing something as a production, just to be able to see for myself the kind of expansion, the kind of growth. Particularly, last night was such an impressive evening, a great dinner. Again, having the honor of meeting your president and spending a little bit of time with him and hearing some of the things that he's doing as well. And I know it's not easy because in politics, you're always going to have pushback when you're trying to make significant reforms. But I'm excited to be able to leave Mexico and tell my friends in the industry and tell my friends in life that this is a place that you should come and visit. It's a fantastic country, always has been, and I'm
Terrific. Can you tell us a little bit about your role in video games?
Did anyone hear this? Who plays Call of Duty here? Oh. Call of Duty. That's not about walking your dog, by the way. It's just been announced that I am in the next Call of Duty, and by in, I don't mean just a voice. I am in the game, and the technology is really quite remarkable. It's really interesting to see yourself animated in that way. They do motion capture, and it's quite a remarkable process. So this November, I will be, I think, one of the very first actors to ever be in a game.
Perfect. Was it a
I do a television series called House of Cards. And thank you. Thank you. And in House of Cards, I play a character named Francis Underwood. And for people who may not know, the character of Francis was entirely based on Richard III. When Michael Dobbs, who wrote the original book, and then when they did the original television series in Britain, he is in fact based on Richard III, and Claire Underwood is based on Lady Macbeth. And that's why, for example, in the series, Francis turns and talks directly to the audience. That's called direct address. Now, there are many people who think that Ferris Bueller invented direct address, but he didn't. It was Shakespeare. And so in the play Richard III, I had this great experience of going around the world and being able to turn to the audience, just as I do now as Francis, and talk directly into people's eyes. And I got this really incredible education about what that relationship is like between the viewer and the character. And I realized that audiences really love it. There's a kind of naughty glee you see in their eyes at being co-conspirators. And now.
Thanks to Kevin Spacey.